Kia ora, I'm David Chester with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is to get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, the US is ending 2021 on a strong economic note, while China seems to be on the skids. New US jobless claims fell slightly last week to 267,000. The number of people on these benefits fell to 1.7 million and back below pre-pandemic levels. US housing starts rose strongly to their highest level since March and their second highest level ever. However, American industrial production gains slipped back a bit in November after a very strong October and to an expansion rate that we've become used to seeing. Still, they are 5.3% higher than a year ago. In China, there's been another twist in their property development sector woes. One company, China Fortune Land Development, that has had now to default, says it has lost $460 million in a get-rich-quick scheme it had with a murky investment fund. And Beijing is promising a reprise of its stimulus programs as many firms, especially SMEs, start to struggle with their slowdown. Reinvigorating their property sector seems to be an aim. And the ECB left its interest rates unchanged but said it is reducing the pace of bond buying, closing down purchases under its pandemic emergency scheme and shutting that down by the end of March. But it also said it would offset some of that wind down with increased buying in its more restricted asset purchase program. The Bank of England raised its policy rate from 0.1% to 0.25%, their first rise in 3 years. In Turkey, their central bank bowed to political pressure to cut interest rates, defying soaring inflation and deepening a currency crisis that has dogged their economy. Of course, their currency fell sharply as a result and will be even more inflationary. At the same time, they raised their minimum wage by 50%. The Australian workforce rebounded by 366,000 jobs in November and much more than the 205,000 expected, and dropping their jobless rate to 4.6% from 5.2%. The US Treasury 10-year yield opens today at 1.43% and 1 basis point down from this time yesterday after the US Fed signals. And the price of gold will start today at $1,798 an ounce and up $31 from this time yesterday, a 1.8% gain. And oil prices start today $2.50 higher at just under $72.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just under $75.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today firmer at 68.1 US cents and up 3/4 cent from this time yesterday. Against the Australian dollar, we're firm at 94.7 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're up to 60.2 euro cents. That means our trade weight index starts today up 60 basis points at 72.6 and off its recent lows. We welcome your feedback on these issues. Leave a comment below or on our website. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.